Hey guys, it's Fred coming at you live. Have a video for you. It's breaking news. It just came out today. Some of these cases are a year or so old and may be old as far as the state charges. This is federal charges. This is federal indictments that have now come out. Watch the video.
The video tonight shows one of the use of force incidents that has a Kentucky State Police trooper now facing charges.
Cameron Wright joins two other troopers in an indictment handed down by the feds today for things like kicking and stomping on a victim.
The Wave News troubleshooter Natalia Martinez broke this story a couple of hours ago and has the video for us now.
This is one of several separate incidents named in the indictment. 3 KSP troopers are now facing decades in prison. A warning, the video is graphic. It shows John Millett tased by trooper Cameron Wright while he is on the ground, his hands behind his back.
Guys, that guy is handcuffed behind his back, laying on the ground. Not a threat to nobody. That trooper just tased him. But just wait a minute, because he'll tase him again. See, when you tase somebody, it counts down from 5 seconds. It's a 5-second tase. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000. There's 5 seconds. That man just got shocked for 5 seconds. But then you'll hear the trigger go again, which gives him 5 more seconds of punishment. This is not to help effect the arrest. This is not for anything other than punishment. Nothing but punishment that he's issuing to this fella right now. I don't know what he done. Don't know what he's arrested for. Could be as little as disorderly contempt of cop. Let's finish.
Tased not once, but twice. He is then placed in handcuffs and is slammed to the ground. Millett suffered 5 broken ribs. Wright is also charged for lying about using force in the case involving Alex Hornback. That video...
See, that trooper should have been fired. That trooper shouldn't be working. If I'm understanding this correct, he was already charged with perjury for lying on this case. So he should have, had one strike and you're out been in effect. Still not in effect today, but that's what we need. We need 1 strike and you're out. Once something is on video, once you're caught lying, once you're caught perjuring, once you're caught beating somebody that's handcuffed, you're out. We no longer need you. If we're going to have somebody, if we're going to be policed by the police, and I was a policeman for 40 years, so I know, and I don't take this lightly to say this, because now there's times that police officers have to defend themselves. We have to fight. But when you see nothing but abuse, there's absolutely no reason for that person to stay a police officer. In fact, just like today, they should be charged criminally.
May seem familiar because it was caught by a surveillance camera in Hornback's basement. Tuesday, Wright, Thomas Sartorsky, and Jared Lewis were all charged with excessive force in those separate cases. Attorney Chris Weiss sued Wright and Sartorsky in federal court and in the Hornback case.
We have got to police our own, and this kind of
exactly
buggery that we see with Cameron Wright, it's got to stop. We can't have it anymore.
In state court and was fired in the Hornback case, Wright remained on the job. Jared Lewis is also still with Kentucky State Police currently. I called KSP for a comment. They never called me back. Natalia Martinez, Wave News.
Remained on the job. 2 of them remain on the job, and the KSP won't respond. Where you at, Commissioner Philip Burnett Jr.? Philip Burnett Jr., appointed by the great governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear. Where you at? Why won't you answer these people? Why are these troopers still on the payroll and still on the job after being accused of what they were already accused of? About the same as Commissioner Barnett himself. If you'll go look at number 2 video I've got on Fred McCoy 40, you'll see Commissioner Barnett himself, when he was a lieutenant, arresting a fella in his driveway for nothing more than contempt of cop. Nothing more than pointing his finger at him and telling him he wants them to quit harassing him and he tells him he's under arrest. Guys, it has to stop. We're better than this. We're better than this. It makes the ones that has to fight when somebody actually resists, somebody tries to actually hurt a police officer, it makes people question all of us. There's absolutely no reason to arrest and punish. That's not what it's for. It's arrest, take them to the county jail, incarcerate them, let the prosecutor and the judges and the juries deal with the punishment. We're not there. We're no better than they are if we issue punishment with tasers, nightsticks, pepper spray. We're not allowed to do that. And thank the Lord for the videos that's coming out nowadays that's letting people see and better understand. The problem is that even some of these chiefs, it's just like the police chief in Danville, Kentucky, Tony Gray. He sits there and watches videos of 3 of his officers abuse an elderly dementia patient. They're still on the job. They're still working today. They just got sued. But it's sad that we can't stand up and just say, hey, we're not going to allow our citizens to be abused like this anymore. If these officers have to fight, somebody fights back with them, that's fine. You have to do what you have to do. But when you have hard evidence, especially a video that you can see with your own eyes, and you've got 2 officers holding a man with his hands behind his back, cuffing him, and another one's punching him, while another one has his knee on the man's back and neck, it's uncalled for. Don't get no plainer than that. 1 strike, you're out. Send them down the road, hire new officers, train new officers, and start over again. You're better off to do that than you are to keep these guys and take a chance on it happening again. Hopefully the lawsuit settlements will eventually force these departments to get rid of these officers and hire new ones, because these are defective. If we're going to have somebody policing us, they have to be better than we are. If somebody's going to correct us for when we do wrong, they have to be doing better than we are. It's only right. I don't think that's too much to ask. Guys, it's Fred. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share. Catch you on the next one.